It's another alleged gameplay video. Welcome back for a little bit of emulation tonight in the front room. As you can see, we're going to look at Doom on 32X. So yeah, I'm kind of in two minds about this version. You may know that Doom is one of my all-time favourites. I like to see all the different versions of Doom I can. See how they were handled, how they were converted. And yeah, we're going to dive into the first couple of levels and try to argue the case for this one in some aspects. So, I mean, by way of comparison, where can you go with this? Is it fair to compare this against the SNES version? I think that's going to be the only viable option, really. So the first problem I'm having, couldn't quite realise why, was that even though I'm using a kind of generic Bluetooth PlayStation controller, it's taken a few moments for me to realise that the Mega Drive had no shoulder buttons. So yeah, I'm just getting used to having to strafe by holding down a separate button, and that's not easy. That's not easy at all. But yeah, the obvious thing for me with this version is the screen size, the reduction, the bordered screen. I mean, all versions of Doom are effectively limited in actual play area, if you like, because you've got such a big, large HUD display at the bottom. But yeah, this has got quite a surprising amount of static border on it. But in saying that, it is Doom. It's not a great way to play this on a large panel. Imagine it looked a lot better on a more modest CRT. But it is Doom. I mean, it runs fast. The levels seem to be accurate. The textures are certainly accurate. You can't really fault it for that. Seems to be a little bit of I'm going to get hit. Yeah, I can't get used to the strafing. Seems to be some dodgy hit detection from distance, if I'm going to be kind of nitpicking. But other than that, if you can live with the diminished screen size, it's a fairly good version of Doom, I have to say it. Especially when you consider, I mean, I can't remember now, even though I've got Doom on the SNES. I know that I'm sure it was both the ceiling and the floors that were missing the textures. I'm sure they were just single shaded, just so the machine could do it. I mean, I don't know. Is it fair? Obviously, I think there was a lot more going on with the 32X than simply comparing it up against the SuperFX chip, which was in the SNES version of Doom. So I think that's an unfair comparison, but it's possibly the closest comparison I can think of. Yeah, just trying to remember the secrets now. No, I thought the shotgun was up here. There is a similar lift knocking around here. I played Doom to death, to be honest with you. Absolutely loved it. Didn't play it a lot online. That would happen when Quake came along. but I played Doom a lot in link-up mode on PlayStation 1. Fun times there, fun times. Trying to get a spare CRT TV for link-up mode. There's the shotgun, I knew I was right. The audio is a little bit suspect on this version as well. Again, that may be down to the emulation side of things, because I've never owned a 32X. There was no way by that point that Sega were going to convince me to give them any more money at that point in time. And I remember the 32X being sold off really cheap. Always remember seeing the 32X in WH Smith's, of all places, being sold off, as well as things like the Game Gear TV tuner. I'm practically giving that away. But yeah, the 32X was not my kind of thing. I was pretty pissed off with Sega by that point. But I did go on to buy the Dreamcast. I consider the Dreamcast one of the best consoles ever, as long as you're not basing it on duration or sales or support, I suppose. So yeah, there we go. I knew that was out here. There should be a minigun around here. Yep, everything is as it should be. So let's get out of here. Yeah, I do like this version. I checked my channel. I thought it was weird that I've not done a gameplay of the SNES version, so we'll have to do that. I might even treat myself to a copy of Doom on the Saturn. See what that was like. Come on. Come on. If you get a chance as well to play Final Doom, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, it's good on the PlayStation 1. It's a good game, that. I must do a gameplay of that. How did I not remember that imp was in there? I think in there somewhere there is the chainsaw. I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, there should be a corridor down here. 2 corridors. Hit that switch. There we go. It's all coming back to me now. I need to get back onto the SuperConsoleX. It's just every time I sit down, I've got no discipline with it. I just see something new. There's so much on it, and I'm like, oh God, I want to try that. I've never tried that. I want to dig into those really obscure consoles like the SG-1000 and stuff like that. So there you go. Doom on the 32X. Yeah, I've got to say it. I can live with that screen issue, but it is Doom. It is Doom proper. Runs well. All the textures are there. It's done as best a job it can with the soundtrack. That's it, really. That's it. Just the screen size is the only criticism. That's possibly inevitable. What else can I say? It's a good version. It is. So guys, take care of yourselves, and as per usual, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.